Okay, go. Come on.
Recording?
I'm recording, yes.
I don't know. Should I just come out?
Chris, just come out.
Hey guys, it's Nex here. And today I thought we'd do something a little bit different, you know. I've never really done one of these. Yeah, I'm really nervous, you know, face reveal and all, and we're gonna go ahead and do another Let's Get NEXUAL, so I hope you guys enjoy it. Yeah, so let's get into it.
God, you're being really awkward. Like, and you don't have to like clap your hands so much.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
Put them on your hips or something. God, that looks even dumber.
What if I'm just like, you know, just maybe like one of these?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Anyway, if you guys are wondering why I'm wearing sunglasses, because I don't normally wear sunglasses, these aren't sunglasses. These are actually my glasses, and my mom decided to put the sunglass coating on them. So now anytime I go out into the sun, my fucking glasses, my glasses turn into sunglasses and get dark like this. So that's nice. I was gonna record a Let's Get NEXUAL out here in the forest in this beautiful scenery. I mean, look at this thing. We're out here in this beautiful forest. I'm like, my camera is on top of a tree, and I was gonna record Let's Get NEXUAL, and so I was like, okay, let's get some questions going. So I get my phone out to, you know, to start reading the questions. No fucking service.
Hate nature.
There's no service. I can't get the questions. Alright, you guys, so I have no idea what we're gonna do, and the sun's back out. Brilliant. So I won't be answering questions in the woods. I guess we're gonna try to do this like scarce as best as we can, and we're gonna go ahead and go back to my loft. Well, we're gonna go back to the house, and I'm gonna film in my loft the rest of the questions. So hey guys, DigitalNex here, and today we have a bunch of big questions to answer. This is the first upload of today, and we're gonna go ahead and answer all these questions today. So let's go ahead and get started. This first one is from Twitter user Alexander Maldonado. He asks, what new content is coming to the channel? By the way, I love you and V. Well, if I'm not being a lazy bitch all the time, you're gonna see some React videos, a lot more Call of Duty videos, some Destiny 2 videos, that's for sure. I want to do more skits. I really like the old skits that I've done. If you haven't seen any, one of them is, you know, breaking into Sniper Wolf's house. Another one would be the hardest competitive match ever. If you go back on my videos, you'll find them. But yeah, I really want to do more skits, some reaction stuff, and a lot more gameplay videos, so look forward to that. So this next question is from Kaz is a Wolf. Why are you so beautiful and talented? Stop. Why are you so beautiful and talented, DigitalNex? I need to know your secrets. Well, I don't normally give these secrets out, but for you, Kaz, I will. I like to start off the day by sacrificing a young innocent child. That normally helps. That just keeps you youthful and young. I like to bathe in the blood of the innocent. Sometimes if you do it quite often, your skin just starts looking super oily and it's not good for you, and you don't want that. Yeah, I just don't do normal beauty stuff. You might hear that from other beauty gurus on YouTube. They all say the same thing, but I hope that helps. Yeah, I hope that helps. Alright, so this next question is from Chris at Sorry I'm Chris. He says, when did you first meet V? I first met V back in 2011 at Fright Dome. That's when we first met each other, and the one thing that she remembers from me back then is that I was super funny, that I had a huge... One of the things that stays in her mind that she remembers me is that anytime a girl would pass by me, I would quietly, but loud enough so that they could hear, would go, I love you. And so anytime a girl passed me and she heard that, she'd be like, did he say he loves me? Oh. But yeah, I met V back in 2011, and we didn't get together till 2014. Yes, 2014, I believe. Alright, so this next question is from Rifle Wolf. I honestly don't know why I did that. I honestly thought it would be a lot funnier in my head, but it was really stupid. So this one is from Rifle Wolf. They ask, when did you first meet Leah? Alright, so I hate calling her Leah. When did I first meet Sniper? I met her last year, probably around this time, maybe, or a little bit earlier. Alright, so I played against her on Overwatch, and Sausage had told her about me. He said, hey, that's a really good Pheromane, you know, watch out, be careful, he's really good. At least I think that's what he said. He might have called me a bitch or something. I ended up playing against her twice or a few times, and I ended up kicking her ass, because, you know, I'm obviously the better Overwatch player. But still, that's not the point. She ended up tweeting out, I think that same day, saying, hey, looking for people to play Overwatch with, because I guess some of her friends don't play Overwatch, and she didn't really have a lot of people to play with. So she was looking for people to play with, and I ended up tweeting her back saying, hey, I'm down to play if you want. And like a few minutes later, she tweeted back saying, hey, I know who you are. You're the person who kicked my ass. And I was like, yeah, that's me. So that's how we ended up talking, and she's been annoying ever since. So this next question is from Jesus Gladio. He asked, at Digital, how can I be awesome and creative as you and Sniper Wolf? I don't think it's being the same as us. I think what draws people to you is trying to be different, and people drawn to your personality. But that's not even your question. I don't know why I'm going on like that. Just go out there, put an idea. You have an idea, go out there and put it out, and people will be drawn to it. Just have fun with your ideas. You yourself have to have fun with your own ideas, because if you don't like your own ideas, no one else will. Just go out there and do the best that you can. And I know it sounds super corny, but that's what you got to do sometimes when you're doing YouTube videos. And even then, still, I'm not perfect at doing these. I still have a bunch of doubt in my mind when I do videos like these. Like the first Let's Get NEXUAL, I hated it. I did not like the first Let's Get NEXUAL. I thought it was terrible. I thought it was boring. I thought you guys were gonna hate it. And yeah, I watched how Sniper did Ask Wolf, because that's what you guys want. That's what you guys are used to, because a lot of her fans are my fans. I hate calling you guys fans. A lot of her subscribers are my subscribers too. I wanted to do something like Ask Wolf, but I needed it to be different. I'm hoping this is different from her Ask Wolf. I don't want it to be the exact same thing. I'm trying for it to not be the exact same thing. But the only answer I can give you is do the best that you can do. The rest will come. I hope that's not like some stupid philosophical answer that you weren't looking for, but I hope it's good enough. Okay, so this next question is from Ray at Girly Heart, and I was gonna make a video. I probably still will make a video about it, but enough people ask. So her question is, why is your name DigitalNex? The reason why my name is DigitalNex is because when I first started doing YouTube stuff back in like 6 or 7 years ago when I was in high school, I started doing machinima stuff. And if you don't know what machinima is, basically like you take the in-game stuff. Think of Rooster Teeth, Red versus Blue, that's machinima. Anything that has to do with video games and like creating like a video within the game using its mechanics and stuff, that's machinima. And I absolutely love that. I thought it was the most awesome thing ever. And I thought it was cool that you can take these Halo, well, my favorite game was Halo, and I was like, it's cool that you can take the characters and make them do these funny scenes and act out a whole episode of like an own show that you want to do. And I thought that was amazing. I got my start because of Red versus Blue, and another YouTuber, I don't know if they do much now, but their name was Digital Fear. Back when I was on Xbox 360, I got tired of using my real name Chris on my gamer tag, and I was like, I want to be known as something. I want to be called something. I want, when people play with me, I want them to be like, hey, that's blah blah blah. And I was like, what can that be? Well, I was still doing machinimas at the time. I think I was, yeah. I think did one, but I was, I remember Digital Fear, and I was like, you know, I really always liked the name Digital Fear. I thought it was super cool, but I don't want to straight rip him off, so I took the name Digital from him, and I didn't know what to put at the end of it. I didn't want to put Digital Chris because that sounds fucking stupid. I looked up Greek words, and I was going through them because I think Greek words in my head sound amazing and fantastic. I don't know. And I looked up some random Greek words, and then on top of the list was Nex. And I was like, DigitalNex, DigitalNex. So I sat on it for about a week, and I just kept saying it over and thinking about it, and I was like, okay, this could work. This could work. So I changed it to DigitalNex, and it's been that ever since, and it stuck. So that is how I got the name. I'll do a more in-depth story or video on it. If you guys are interested in that, just let me know in the comments below, and I'll do something about that. Alright, so this next question is from Metal Rose, asking, what is the craziest thing you've ever done? The craziest thing I've ever done is set my hands on fire.
Ah, the things are broken, the things are broken!
Not as bad as that, but no, it was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. Thankfully, I don't have any burns on my hands. I didn't get hurt from the incident, but it happened when I was in 7th or 8th grade. I was working on a project with my stepdad. We were building an eyeball, and we took like a tennis ball and like flipped it inside out, and I drew veins on it, and we were like gluing something. And he gave me this glue, and I think it was plastic cement glue. And I was like, okay, so he had to go, he left, and I had the glue there. And as a child, I was intrigued by fire, you know. Thinking about all the fire that I played with now, I'm surprised I didn't end up looking like freaking Zuko with the burn mark on my eye or anything. But I was always intrigued by fire when I was younger, and you know, that's how pyrotechnics, the hell, pyromaniacs get started. But thankfully nothing ever came of it. But I ended up getting the glue all over my hands because of the project, and so I had to take the stuff to the bathroom to wash my hands off. And my mom always has a thing for candles. She likes to have candles all over her house. So she ended up having some in the bathroom, and I saw the candles in there, and I always like putting my fingers over stuff like that. So for some odd reason, I took the jar of glue in there with me as well, and I shut the door and I locked it. So I ended up taking the glue in there, and once I locked the door, I kept waving my hand like this over the fire, you know, seeing if it would catch. And sure enough, a fucking spark happened, and I turned into the Human Torch for a split, like, for a good, like, 10 seconds. And this whole hand was on fire, and I freaked out and went like this. So then this whole hand became on fire, and I freaked out even more, you know, doing that. And I pushed the glue into the sink. So when I went to go turn on the fire, my hands are scrambling everywhere. The whole sink caught on fire. Fire's fun for a while. Alright, so this next question is from Orbital Killer asking, what was your favorite game growing up? If I had to start when I was super young, I would say Crash Bandicoot. Crash Bandicoot is one of my favorite games of all time. They used to have him at Universal Studios, like he used to be a mascot there. And I would see him and I took pictures, and they used to sell Crash Bandicoot toys. They were really cool toys. I remember having them, and I would always take them to the park, and I would freaking lose them in the sand because Crash would go on an adventure and Crash would get lost on his adventure and I would cry on that adventure. So a lot of shit happened. But my favorite games were the Crash Bandicoot series, and it was just something that, because it was hard, but I also played it with my dad, and that's probably why it's one of my favorite series, because me and my dad would play that. Especially Crash Team Racing is something that we would play. I remember taking my PlayStation 1 over to my grandma's house so that me and my dad and my uncle could play it. So that's probably one of my favorite games when I was growing up. Oh, it's like a heartfelt memory. Oh my god, he's so sweet. Maria asks, what was your reaction when you met Sniper Wolf for the first time? I love you so much. That's not me telling her I love her. She said, love you so much. I just assumed it was a girl because of the name Maria, but it could be a guy. Either way, I love you, I guess. I'm not assuming anything. What was my reaction when I met Sniper for the first time? I think my overall feeling was, I'm gonna fucking hit her. Yeah, I think that was my overall feeling. I'm gonna hit her. And that entire night that we all hung out, I held back, as you can clearly tell. But yeah, so I still want to hit her sometimes. Alright, so this next question is from Ann Arto asking, what is your ethnicity? I've always been curious. My ethnicity is none of your goddamn business. You don't need to know what I am. I don't even know what I am. Some sort of brown or mocha colored person, because if you go to Starbucks and order a Frappuccino, I'm pretty much that color. I am the spitting image of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson if he never worked out.
Never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never gonna get it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Never gonna get it, never gonna get it.
I don't know where that rant came from. But I am Hispanic and Native American. I am probably the whitest Hispanic you'll ever meet. I don't speak Spanish at all. I hope that answered your question. I hope the mystery is finally solved for you. This next question is from Cybercat Productions. Yes, Cybercat Productions, and they ask, yo Nex, how did you get so thick? Depression.
Hey, how you doing? Well, I'm doing just fine. I lied, I'm dying inside.
This next question is from Misfortune saying, let me smash. Give me a time and a place, and I'm all yours. This next question is from Basic. Basic is asking, can you upload a fucking vlog, you weeb?
I might act tough, but I got a lot of feelings. And you hurt damn near every one of them.
you know, I pretty much deserve that one. I've been extremely lazy with uploading vlogs and uploading in general, and it's like all of my videos are gameplay stuff. Everything about my channel is gameplay and some vlogs and like, you know, live stuff like this. But it's like I play a lot. That's what I do. That's how I get the gameplay videos. And since I'm playing a lot, it's just so much easier for me to live stream it and you watch the moments live with me as it happens, instead of me waiting for something funny to happen, because that could take time. If you look at a lot of other channels, they do a video like every week or every 2 weeks, and I don't want to do that. I'd rather you guys watch me live stream, and you guys can watch the entire live stream if you miss it. Basically, yeah, you're right. I'm a huge weeb. All right, this next one is from... Oh, it doesn't do it when I go to... So this next one is from Etz. If you guys don't know who Etz is, he's one of my mods, so is Cherry, and some of the other people in here that I might have answered. This one is from, do you like My Little Pony? If so, what are you, a brony or a Pegasister? Answer please. I hate My Little Pony. I hate it so much. Alright, so I'm gonna just go ahead and come out and say it. I used to watch My Little Pony, okay? I was never the biggest fan. I wasn't a brony. Etz, you're a freaking idiot. Pegasisters are girls. I can't be a Pegasister. I'd have to be a brony, dumbass. But that's not the point. The point is, as soon as okay, the reason I started watching My Little Pony, I just started college and I went home for summer vacation and I was super bored and I didn't have any animes to watch or any live shows, so I was like, why is everyone talking about My Little Pony? What's all the hubbub about? So I ended up watching it and I was like, wow, there's a lot of hidden references in this show. If you're my age and you ever watched the Powerpuff Girls, you would like My Little Pony. The community of it got a little too out of hand for me. Once the whole brony and Pegasister crap started happening, I was done with it. Watched it for a bit, and then I never went to like a freaking My Little Pony convention or anything. I'm not that big of a fan of it, okay? I mean, I might have a few shirts here and there, but that doesn't matter right now, so fuck you, Etz. And this next question is from Slooshu. She asked, would you eat ass or would you eat ass? And that's a hard one. When you give me so many choices, I'm gonna go with I'd have to eat ass on that one. It really depends on whose ass. I'm not just gonna eat anyone's ass. God, I hope my family doesn't watch this video. Okay. You guys, that is it for this Let's Get Next show. I hope you enjoyed what I did with the whole scarce thing. If your questions did not get answered, do not worry. I will answer them next time in another video. And remember, when I do one of these videos, I will tweet out when I'm doing it. So if I didn't answer your question, make sure to answer it. Make sure to ask it for next time. And I will, you guys see what I did there? Next time. Oh, I'm clever. Make sure you ask your questions for next time and I will be sure to answer them. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and as always guys, I will see you later. You guys have an awesome day. Alright, bye.